So a man goes on a date with a woman who is glued to her phone, and then this happened. Me and my subscribers are going to react to this. Make sure you always pay attention to my community tab because I'm always posting some dope shit on there. And if you drop some cool ass comments, maybe you'll be featured in the video coming soon. Shouts out to Instagram account Celeb Red, ran by Daphne Sutton. Let's get to this post right here. So boom, I invited this chick out for dinner. Took her to an upscale restaurant. We get there, she started taking pics. We order some appetizers and start talking. She continued to look down at her phone. I asked her, did she have somewhere to be? She said no and apologized. The apps came and we started eating and getting to know each other. When the dinner came, she pulled out her phone and started taking pics of the food and her eating it. At this point, I'm annoyed. I asked her politely if she could put her phone down until the date was over. She said sorry again and flipped her phone over. Seconds later, it rings and she tells me she had to answer. She got up and walked towards the bathroom on the phone. So I got up and went to the cashier and asked for the price of the apps, drinks, and my meal only. I paid for mine. Her meal was $45 with gratuity. I told the waiter she was paying for her portion and I left. What a waste. So this comment right here says you left to pay her bill but you invited her. You're a bum for that. Damn, just straight up ignore everything this lady did. Just straight up on him. Straight up on him. Okay, alright, okay. So someone tagged Daphne. If you guys know about Daphne, Daphne don't play. Here you go, hold his broke bum ass accountable. Daphne Ford Sutton. Everyone's tagging Daphne. That's fucked up. What if she didn't have the money to pay? You're a clown. She dodged a bullet. This ain't funny at all. This is broke behavior. City Boy's up. Good job, player. She wasn't on a date with you. She was busy entertaining social media. So Daphne comes in and says, way to go, King. Know your worth. I see nothing wrong with what he did. She was busy on that phone. If she doesn't have the money to pay for her meal, she can wash dishes. Homie says Daphne for president. And here this girl goes right here shaking her head. Typical pick me ass comment. He clearly did wrong. You're still pandering to men. Daphne for president, my ass. These pick-me's are becoming more and more desperate for attention. Daphne says, speaking of desperate, I sent you the rest of the funds, take care. Then Daphne petty ass finds a post on her actual Facebook page where she says, I have 3 small kids, y'all. Need a little help with my light bill. It's $167. I have $120. Anything helps. And she put a cash app and Daphne went ahead and go ahead and sent her that cash real quick. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. This whole story is crazy as hell about this date shit. Now let me tell y'all a little story back in my simp days. I had some nasty ass simp days, man. So I had this ex-girlfriend and one night we were chilling and vibing watching some Netflix. It was probably like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Now this was an early portion of our relationship. As we're watching Netflix, she starts getting notifications to her phone and she's responding back. And I started to see that she's playing goddamn 8-ball games on her phone. And I see the name and it's a chick that she's cool with. And I'm still like, what's up with you? Like, what's good? Now this not a normal thing because she was bisexual. So man or woman, nigga. So she apologized, put her phone away, and that was that. Now that small disrespectful shit led to a lot more disrespectful shit in the future. And I'm sure her and that girl are somewhere bumping coochies like a new song. So when you get small signs, especially early on, pay attention to those signs. It's like you're driving down the highway and you see an exit sign and that's your exit. Get the fuck off. Get the fuck off the highway. Why keep driving straight when you see a clear sign saying, hey, you might want to get off right here. This is your exit. Get out accordingly. Now we're going to get into my subscribers' reactions to the situation about this first date right here. Now before we do that, we do have a Reporting Live from the Streets episodes coming this weekend about first dates, and we're also going to follow that up with the live stream, a YouTube live where we have people come on. We're going to ask similar questions that was on the Report Live from the Streets episodes to you guys, so pay close attention for details for that. Now let's get into these comments from my subscribers. So let's get to it. So Val Wu says, seems like she was only there to post pics on Instagram or whatever other social media site she's addicted to. He's 100% in the right. Slip the Jab says he wasn't wrong as he basically Thank you for the subscription. He wasn't wrong as he basically gave her fair warning repeatedly. She did not think enough of him or respect him enough out the gate to give him her full attention. People show you who they are by their actions, not words. If she was really into him, that phone would have been away and on silent, giving him undivided attention. She caught herself out trying to get a free meal out of what she thought was a mark ass, fork ass nigga. Nah, he didn't say all that. Slip Dad did not say all that. This man wasn't having it. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Self-respect and self-worth is everything, yet uncommon today for an individual to show they have for themselves. A lot of people just sit there and take it. get used and get played. I was that guy. In my simp days, that story I just told you, I was that guy. You feel me? Z Adrian Chadwick says, no, he's not wrong. I'll get up and leave myself. If a man can't be present for a 3-hour date, that's trash. Thank you, Adrian. Will the Thrill 333 says, the most realistic thing I've ever heard someone do. You weren't wrong. Just Me says, I see nothing wrong with his actions. She was on a date with social media, not him. So her and her followers needs to pay for their meal. Deji Adilakan, I don't know, I think that's a Nigerian name. He did the right thing. She wasn't on a date with him, she took herself out. So she should pay for herself. Equality. Okay. Rex Jr. says, nah, my guy was accordingly. If it wasn't death in the family, Carl could have waited. He was polite enough to put up with an active phone at the table of a date. Good for him to skip Uno out. Hua-Rang Warrior says, I remember a guy a few weeks ago, he invited a lady to an expensive dinner. She posted a picture of the food and champagne on her Insta. Look at this, it's the third sucker this week. Fair to assume it was just a similar chick just looking for a foodie date. Damn. My homie Nixon says, handled like a king. Noel H, phone usage on a date is a no-go. You gotta be respectful of the other sacrificing time to spend it with you. So Black Nerder says, clearly he's lying. What upscale restaurant has a cashier? In what country is a $45 meal considered upscale? At the cheapest upscale restaurants, $150 is the baseline. Most upscale restaurants do not allow check splitting. The person that made the reservation is usually responsible for the bill. I guess that's still neither here nor there for the main thesis, but I get what you're going there. Dating tip for you youngins. Take her out for just a drink of coffee, even ice cream. No dinner, from no movies, no theater, none of that. And that is facts. Go to first dates, initial dates that are more chill, not that much expenses involved, that really allows you to get to know somebody and be able to talk to them and, you know, sauce them up if you got that sauce, or let them sauce you up. You know, you really want to figure out if this person is worth you dropping that bag on, you know? But I'm gonna wrap this up right here. Thank you to all my subscribers that pay attention to my community tab. I always post dope shit on there, so always pay attention. Go ahead and drop some comments, man. I'll be in there talking back with you guys, or you'll see me right here. If it's an overwhelming majority, I'll make a video about it and talk with you guys and shout out y'all on here, man. Reporting live from the streets coming this weekend. Once again, the episode is about first date etiquettes, man. It's about dating etiquette. We're going to talk about that in the streets of Miami Beach. We're going to talk about that with some ladies and the gentlemen, you feel me? That video right there is crazy. And after that, I will be coming on live to discuss the video with you guys and the topics that's discussed in the video with you guys as well. It's your boy Stacy, and I fuck with you. Reason why? Because you fucks with me. Hey, I'm stop simping.